Assalamu alaikum, shalom, hotep, Islam, alafia, peace. What's up, what's good? Whatever greeting you go by, I greet you in the greeting words of peace, love, and happiness. This is Brother Quasi, owner of DTR 360 Books. And today I'm going to speak about some books that you should read about if you want to know more about science, mathematics, and inventions. Yes, inventions. Our ancestors have invented so much that we don't know. And a lot of the things that we use today is because of our ancestors invented them. Okay, so also before I forget, this is National Independent Bookstore Day. So happy National Independent Bookstore Day to all the independent bookstores out there. All right, so let's get started. All right, so the first book I am going to speak on is, I don't know if you're seeing this backwards, you probably are, but it's titled Black Pioneers of Science and Invention. Black Pioneers of Science and Invention. This book typically was written for preteens and teenagers. However, adults can read this book. College students can read this book. This book is very insightful and informative. Okay, so really quick, you're going to learn about people who invented the traffic light. You're going to read about people who men like Elijah McCoy, men like Garrett Morgan, scientists like George Washington Carver, Percy LaVon Julian, Lloyd Hall, Daniel Williams, Charles Richard Drew, and so much more. So family, I'm going to drop the link below the video. Definitely, if you're interested, you can get a copy of this book, Black Pioneers of Science and Invention. All right, moving on. All right, so speaking of science and invention, I'm going to present you another book that I think you should get in my Science, Invention, and Mathematics book bundle. Okay, so the name of this book right here, the name of this book is called the Afro-American World Almanac. The Afro-American World Almanac. Okay, this book was published in 1943. It was first published in 1943. And again, you know, this book tells you about what you need to know. It's historical dates and events that happened within the world. Okay, and but most importantly, and particularly speaking on science and invention, I'm going to read a passage real quick, page 63. Page 63. So it says, things they don't teach you in school. Paul E. Johnson of Chicago is the inventor and patentee of a therapeutic lamp. Let me read that again. Paul E. Johnson. Have you heard of Paul E. Johnson? Well, he's from Chicago, and he is the inventor and patentee of a therapeutic lamp. Mr. Johnson also procured patents on physiotherapy equipment now and is used all over the world. Okay. Charles C. Dawson of Chicago is an artist of the first magnitude. He is said to be the only Negro member of the Arts Students League of New York City. Wow. Wow. Okay, then you have Junius G. Groves of Kansas, was best known as the Potato King. In 1 year of his 500-acre farm, he produced 100,000 bushels of white potatoes. Wow. Wow, just wow. So in this book, well, you can learn about inventors, you can learn about important events that happened in the past, and so much more. All right, so again, this book is titled The Afro-American World Almanac. All right, so that's book number 2. Now we have The Afro-American Astronomer. That's right, Benjamin Banneker. The Afro-American Astronomer, Benjamin Banneker. Oh, man. So I'm just going to read the back right here. It says, Benjamin Banneker was a self-trained scientist, inventor, astronomer, and mathematician. Self-trained. Wow. That means he was self-educated and he taught himself these things. Benjamin Banneker had many accomplishments, and he was well achieved at the time when the intellectual ability of blacks was almost universally denied. Almost universally denied. Okay, so we're talking about a point in time, late 19th century, or even 19th century period, 1800s, when and almost in the whole entire globe, blacks was not able to openly read and write and to be educated. So this book right here teaches you about our great man, period. He was much more than that, but definitely Benjamin Banneker. If you don't know about him, definitely get our bundle. You can buy these books separately or you can get them in a bundle. Okay, and last but not least, we have Supreme Mathematics. Supreme Mathematics. We know that mathematics is life and life is mathematics. Okay, mathematics is the first universal language. Okay, again, mathematics is the first universal language. So, all right, listen, if you know, you know. Supreme Mathematics, African Ma'at Magic. All right, and again, apologies. The cover may be reversed, but my apologies for that. So in this book, real quick, you have here the Kabbalah Numerology. Oh man, look at this. This is beautiful. The Kabbalah Numerology. All right, you have that. It talks about that, and it also talks about and many other things, but just this page right here talks about the African right triangle rule. You see it right here, the African right triangle rule. And you have, I'm trying to get a good view, there we go. And you have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now, if you were ever in high school and I just read that equation to you, that brought back memories, right? I know it did for me. I know it did for me. So it says here that the numerological and physiological doctrines, as well as the mathematic concepts and ideas such as right triangle rule that have become associated with Pythagoras, were in fact presented to Europe by Pythagoras after he learned about and studied the concepts in African Egyptian cities. African Egyptian cities. Damn. See, I be talking too much.